Couple of minutes?
No, I'll come in 2 minutes, okay?
No problem.
Yeah, we're live.
You are going to be here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, all the time?
Everybody's supposed to be here.
The reason is that I'm inviting Parabrahma Prabhu,
Yes.
and I will also announce, but that is his announcement. And we wanted the congregation people to know it. You know, this is about the Sankirtan, about the books.
The book distribution.
Yeah,
Of course.
all these books that you see here,
Yes.
he's giving away for $551 only. I could not afford Śrimad Bhāgavatam, so I bought the second hand, you know. So there are people who cannot afford
How much?
big or small books, but in $551 he gives all the books that's needed for our spiritual life, you know.
One set of Bhagavatam?
No, not Bhagavatam. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Bhagavatam, Krishna books, Gita sets, all those sets plus small and big books of Prabhupada. Everything is giving away in 551. And that's why I want to announce so that, you know, like...
80, like all 80 books?
Yeah. So, one time I remember we sold about 200 Bhagavatam set. Once I announced, people responded, and you know that. So that's what I want to do it again. You know, I mean, class is there, but that's more important. That people may know that the prices has gone. You know, it's like a still. You know.
It's very affordable. That's right.
So the reason is that when I speak, and if he comes, I'll give me 2 minutes. Now he may be just standing here or sitting there, I don't know, but you are just a camera so that people can watch you speaking. Harik Bol Prabhu. It's on?
Yeah, it's on. It's been on.
So we have Parabrahma Prabhu, and I would invite him to make a very special announcement for all of you. Hare Krishna Prabhu, it is all about Sankirtan and about the books, so please listen it very carefully. As I just said before, I could not afford books, so look at this. I had to buy some second-hand books, and I live my life. So in order to boost your spiritual life, $551 is nothing. So every book you can think of it right here on the shelf, but a Brahma can give you for $551. So please listen from him. Yeah, you can sit wherever you want.
Hare Krishna, everybody. I just would like to make an announcement here. If you would like to have Srila Prabhupada's all the books, so there is a very great opportunity. It's on a very special price, $551. You can have all Srila Prabhupada books, including Srimad Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srila Prabhupada books, and all small books over there. So you let me know if you are interested, so I can help you out. Hare Krishna.
Speak your phone number.
It's 929-701-4919. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So without further delay, let us begin with the class. नाना शास्त्र विचारणे निपुण सद्धर्म संस्थापको लोकानां हितकारणो त्रिभुवने मान्यां शरण्या करो राधा कृष्ण वृंद भजना नन्दनमत्तालिका वन्दे रूपसनातनो रघुयुगो श्रीजीव गोपाल को श्रीजीव गोपाल को. We are paying obeisances to 6 Goswamis who are very expert in scrutinizing, studying all the revealed scriptures with the aim of establishing eternal religious principles for the benefit of all human beings. So, following back to the announcement, I think if you want to do the same thing and walk in the footsteps of Goswamis, you need books for this age of Kali, which is like a age of hypocrisy and quarrel. So I strongly support this particular idea of giving away books in $551 only. So please do that and try call Brahma Prabhu and do it right away. Hare Krishna. Now we will begin with most favorite bhajan of Srila Prabhupada. Jai Radha Madhava Nikunja-Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandan Vrajajan Ranjan Yamuna Tira Vanchari Jai Radha Madhava Nikunja-Bihari Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Prabhupada. नमो विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राचार्य अष्टोत्तर सदा भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी महाराज अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय. नामाचार्य हरिदास ठाकुर की जय. प्रेम से को श्री चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद की जय. अंतर्विपापुर धाम की वृंदावन धाम की जय. तुलसी देवी की जय. भक्ति देवी की जय. समावेश भक्तवृंद की जय. God primarily all good Sri Chaitanya Devi, all good Sri Chaitanya Devi, all good Sri Prabhupada. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnano Timirandasya Gnananjana Shalakaya Chakshudhanmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Svadantikam. वंदे हम श्री गुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्री गुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्री रूपम सागर जातम सगण रघुनाथान्वितं तम सजीवम साद्वैतम सावधूतम परिजन सहितम कृष्ण चैतन्य देवम श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते। तप्तकांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु। श्रील प्रभुपाद की। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। व्यास सूत्राणि चैव हि समाधि भाषा व्यासस्य प्रमाणम तच्चतुष्टयम्। Vedas, Bhagavad Gita, Brahma Sutra, and Bhagavad Purana. These four scriptures are very prominent among all the authoritative scriptures available. Among them, Śrimad Bhāgavatam Mahapurana is shining like a full moon. Why? So the answer is Shastre, Skandhe, Prakarane, Adhyaye, Vakye, Pade, Akshare, Pramnonya Sadhanam Loke, Nasti Mukhe Param Mahata. Because it delivers the message of love of Godhead through its 12 cantos, 335 chapters, 18,000 verses, 576,000 letters. They are spell the word love, which is like a mission, or it's a missing link in Prasthanatai, means Vedas, Bhagavatam, and Brahma Sutra, arousing dormant love for Supreme Personality of Godhead Sri Krishna. एवं परंपरा प्राप्तम भागवत गंगोदकम पित्वा पुनर्जन्म न विद्यते. One who drinks the water of Ganges attains salvation. So what to speak of one who drinks the nectar of Śrimad Bhagavatam? Ganges is said to emanate from the lotus feet of the Lord, whereas Śrimad Bhagavatam comes from lotus mouth of Supreme Personality. Bhagavad Purana is all about devotional service, knowledge and renunciation, a devotee performing as a duty towards the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It is a king among all the Puranas. That is why it is called Śrimad Bhagavat Mahapurana. Every single pastime of Krishna is described from his childhood till his departure from this mortal world. Listening the pastimes removes the threefold miseries, revealing the depth of Vedic scriptures. It, it is capable to reward emancipation without expressing or experiencing death. So we'll come back to the Prabhuji just announced is the Canto 4, Chapter 6, and text number 33. The text is like this. Tasmin Mahayogame Mumukshu Sharane Suram Dadrashu Shivamasinam Tyaktamarsham Nivantakam Tasmin Mahayogame Mumukshu Sharane Suram Dadrushi Vasimasinam Tyaktamarsham Ivantakam. Anybody wants to repeat? Tasmin Mahayogame Mumukshu Sharane Sura Darakshushima Yakchamarsham Yuvantakam Tasmin Mahayogamaye Mokshu Sharane Sura Dadrashu Shivamasinam Yakchamarsham Yuvantakam Tasmin Mahayogamaye Mumukshu Sharane Sura Dadrashu Shivamashinam Yakchamarsham Nivantakam. Now word to word translation by Srila Prabhupada. Tasmin means under that tree. Mahayogamaye, having many sages engaged in meditation on the Supreme. Mumukshu, of those who desire liberation. Sharane, the shelter. Suraha, the demigods. Dadrushu, saw Shivam, Lord Shiva. Asinam, seated. Jakta Amashranam, having given up anger, Eva, as Antakam, eternal time. Translation by His Divine Grace, Srila Prabhupada. The demigod saw Lord Shiva sitting under the tree, which was competent to give perfection to mystic yogis and deliver all people as grave as time eternal. He appeared to have given up all anger. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. In this verse, the word Mahayogama is very significant. Yoga means meditation or supreme personality of Godhead, and Mahayoga means those who engage in the devotional service of Vishnu. Meditation means remembering Smaranam. There are 9 different kinds of devotional service, of which Smaranam is one process. The yogi remembers the form of Vishnu within his heart. Thus, there are many devotees engaged in meditation on Lord Vishnu under the big banyan tree. The Sanskrit word Maha is derived from the affix Mahat. This affix is used when there is a great number of quantity. So Mahayoga indicates that there are many great yogis and devotees meditating on the form of Lord Vishnu. Generally, such meditators are desirous of liberation from material bondage, and they are promoted to the spiritual world, to one of the Vaikunthas. Liberation means freedom from material bondage or nescience. In the material world, we are suffering life after life because of bodily identification, and liberation is freedom from that miserable condition of life. So here there are 9 different kinds of devotional service. Anybody know what is there? श्रवण कीर्तन स्मरण वंदन पाद सेवन दास पूजन सखीजन आत्मनिवेदन. So it's very, Sanskrit is a very wonderful invention. It is given even in Nasa. If you go, they hire. If you say go and say I know Sanskrit, they will hire you right away, because they think that by reading Sanskrit and the Sanskrit literature, people can invent more and more and more. So NASA has made that kind of policy. So in a little tablet, there are 1,000 chemicals, right? And you take it and the disease is gone, right? The same way, the Sanskrit gives a very perfect picture in a very few words. You don't have to really think or anything. Just if you remember Shravana Kirtan Smarana Vandan Path Sevan Das Pujan Sakhijan Atmavidan, that's it. And you got it, all the nine within a moment. So I would strongly suggest read this Sanskrit version also. So let's talk about this particular event that we are reading right now, Canto 4, Chapter 6, text number 33. But up to that, what exactly happened, they say, I don't come to class, unfortunately, I'm living outside. But every day they have been reading this. And what is the story behind it? Anybody know that? What is happening here? Reference to contest, this verse, how it stands among rest of the Bhagavatam. What is happening? You know that? What?
Wife sacrificed Lord Daksha insulted God not receiving it properly, and he was upset.
Very good, very good. So, again, it's interesting to know. Sometimes I think about Maharishi Vedvyas, but so many books he wrote, every single book he wrote, right? And still he is not missing the reference. Now, if I ask you how the Lord Shiva's wife came in the picture, we don't know. How Lord Shiva came in the picture, we don't know. But he's going back. How back? So there was like it says in Bhagavad Gita, Yada yada dharmasya glanir bhavati bharato. Whenever there is a decline of religion, God himself comes. Or he will send his devotee to take care of, representative to take care of the situation. So there was a demon named Tarakasur. Tarakasur was really miserable like Hiranyaksha and Hiranyakashipu and that kind of demon. And nobody could control him. So what happens? Everybody went to Lord Brahma. Naturally, he is the Adidev grandfather. So it was a custom to go to him. And they say, Brahma says, I know. You're talking about Tarakasur, right? Say, yes. So it's the only problem, even I'm thinking about him. Only problem is that Lord Shiva's son can only kill him. Lord Shiva's son, he's not even married. He's a brahmachari. He's a yogi. He's wearing saffron. And you're talking about his son? I say, yeah, that's my problem. Now all you go, instead of coming to me, go to Lord Shiva and convince him that it is not for sense gratification. It's not a wife for household cleaning and all that. We want you to have a son because Lord Brahma said only Lord Shiva's son can kill Tarakasura. So he got convinced somehow that it's not for me. Lokagnugraha Kankshaya, out of mercy, he says, okay, I'll get married. So when he got married, his wife Parvati came in picture, and he had a son, Kartikeya. Kartikeya was very strong. He had 6 faces, 3 this way, 3 this way. Like Ravana had 10 aides, Kartika has 6 of them. And he was a very strong person. And he's riding peacock. That's why sometimes you see the peacock on the altar also. Just imagine that Kartikeya is sitting there. He helps us also. So he killed Tarakasur. Then his mission was complete. So he thought, Lord Shiva, I should train my wife in spiritual world. Of course, everybody in those days were spiritual, but they have inclination, 1%, 5%, 100%, Lord Shiva was committed. So he says, well, Atri Muni is doing some discourses. He's talking about the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So would you like to join me? So, yeah, it's very far walk. We are in north, they are in the south. We have to cross the whole India. So no problem. So they both walk and they come to the sage and they say, we have come to attend your discourses. So it's not unusual when I'm here and only two people are there. It was always like that. When it comes to religion, nobody wants it. If say we used to project movies even in Christmas time, right? And everything was full. Why? Because we are projecting movie about Jesus Christ. People used to come. We want to trap them so that they can have darshan of Radha Govinda. We are not interested in Christianity. But it's, oh, tomorrow is Christmas, we are going to show a movie. And like more than theater, people will be here. Packed. You know, that's why sometimes here, because of that tradition, you see Christmas Eve and all those people are packed here. They come in order to entertain themselves, not for spiritual purpose. If we say we are going to read from Bhāgavatam or doing some Sankirtan, they may not even show up. So only two people are there, Shiva and Parvati. And Muni is talking about Supreme Personality of Godhead. And he says, right now, it's a bad time. Somebody kidnapped Lord Rama's wife, a demon, and he is looking for her. So Shiva is into Katha, Bhagavad Katha. He understands that. But Parvati says, Supreme Personality of Godhead, and somebody kidnaps his wife, and he cannot do anything about it, and is repenting and is looking for and cannot find. What is this kind of? What kind of personality is this? You know, after all, she was wife of Lord Shiva. She had a lot of abilities also. So after the narration was completed, they say, okay, let's go back. Lord Shiva is meditating on Lord Rama. At the same time, Mother Parvati is also thinking of Lord Rama. And he says, I see in my meditation, in my sadhana, in my samadhi, that he is looking for his wife and he is at particular place. So she had ability, she can stay with Lord Shiva, at the same time she can have another body which can go to Lord Rama. And she dressed up like a Mother Sita. Exactly all that vulcal and everything that she was helpless. They were abandoned. They cannot wear the royal clothes or anything. So she came in that kind of form, face, figure, the way she walked, everything she did, and she was approaching Lord Rama. Lord Rama sees, right, as if Sita is coming. And Parvati wanted Rama to cheat, in disguised form of Mother Sita. And she was waiting what he is doing exactly, his reaction and how he acts. And Lord Rama jumped, and from 25 feet away, he just fall down to the lotus feet of Mother Parvati and said, Mataji, Hare Krishna. And she was surprised. She is Sita. Anybody can say Sita, this is Sita. But he could recognize this is not Sita, this is Mother Parvati. So she says, Mataji, this is not the right place for you. What I'm doing here? Where is my Prabhu, Lord Shiva? You should never come out without him. This is a dangerous place, wild animals, this, that. And she recognized that this is not ordinary person. He knows more than what I know. So she vanished. She vanished, but where can she go? She came back to Lord Shiva, and Shiva was watching all this thing in his meditation, what she tried to do. So they walked to Kailas Parvat, and he says, I'm back now, and now I want to meditate. I think it's going to be very long time. She wanted to cut off from his wife, so he just went into trance. And Mother Parvati figured out right away that he knew what I did, and that was offensive for him. He could not tolerate your guru, your spiritual master, your worshipable God. If he's offended, you leave your father, your mother, whoever. That's what Prahlad Maharaj did. That was his father, right? But no. Krishna came from particular gotra. Gotra means, like you came from certain gotra, I came from certain gotra. And if you see that gotra, that person is not a very nice person because he didn't listen to his father. So Shukadeva Goswami was asked, this is his gotra. This person is not respected his father. So Shukadeva Goswami explains that after certain age, 80, 90, 100, the sage was getting old and could not enjoy sexual pleasure. So he is asking here 4 children, 4 boys. He is asking everyone, can you give me your youth? I want to enjoy sex. And go to second one, the third one, fourth one. So he went to this boy and he says, no, Pisaji, if you want to worship Krishna, if you want to develop your spiritual life, I can give anything you want. I'll give my life to you. Not only youth, whole life I'll give you. But enjoying sense gratification, I'm not with you. And he walked away from his father. And that's the gotra of Krishna. Because Krishna knew that's the kind of person I want, So he appeared in that kind of gotra. So the thing is that he abandoned Mother Parvati. So when he woke up, Parvati is talking and he says, looks like the demigods are going to my father's place because he's celebrating something. So he says, yes, but you should not go there. And this is how this whole story starts. Understand? So many a time I think that how is it possible? I don't remember the name, like I talk about Gotra, but I don't remember that name, So the thing is, without making any kind of discrepancies or forgetting any names or pastimes, he has interwoven this whole thing and created millions and millions of books, which is creditable. So again, we read the translation, and the bottom line was this: Jhayantyam Mahesham Rajatagirinivam Charuchandravatamsam Ratnakalpojjalangam Parashubhugavara Hastam Prasannam Padmasinam Samantasthitama Amaraganervagakrutim Basanam Vishwadyam Vishwavanyam Nikhila Bhairam Chandramoli Trinetram. So they're spotting Lord Shiva under that gigantic tree. And he was surrounded by saintly persons like Kuvera, Gujaka, Kumaras, and sage Narada. He was sitting on a straw mattress in a virasana. Virasana is when you put your left foot on right thigh and when you put your right hand on a right thigh, and then you are in an argumental position or posture, that is called a virasana. So he was sitting in a virasana posture. He was dressed upon in the saffron garments and was chanting on Rudraksh beads. During the frustration of sacrifice of Daksha, Bhag lost his eyes, Bhrugu lost his mustaches, Daksha and Pusha lost their teeth. Daksha was beheaded also. So, on the request of Lord Brahma, everything was restored. Means Bhaga get his eyes and Daksha got his head and all that. So story goes like this. But again, especially in our sampradaya, I go to all the temples, but Lord Brahma is respected, Lord Shiva is respected, and at the same time, Lord Krishna also accepted and worshipped. Here, people are not much aware of it. So what the story goes now is very important subject to learn. At the end of the chapter, you will know how important this class was, because it will wash all your ideas about demigods and all that. It happens when after this, they are ready to continue with the fire sacrifice. We just heard so far about the frustration about the fire sacrifice, but now Daksha is ready to do it again. So what happens? That time he is also inviting Brahma and Yagna Purush. You know, when we do Swaha, Swaha, it is Yagna Purush who is accepting our oblation, right? And when Yagna Purush was uh, asked to give some kind of advice or blessings, he is actually say this verse. He says, Aham Brahma cha sarvasva Jagat Karanam Param Atmeshwara Upadrashta Swayam Dragvisheshanam. And it is under Bhagavan Uvacha. Means Yagna Purush, Krishna, whatever you call him, Vishnu, he is Uvacha. Like in Bhagavad Gita always say Bhagavan Uvacha, means Krishna says. So here also when it says Bhagavan Uvacha, Vedvyas doesn't mean that Yagna Purush is talking or Vishnu is talking, it says Sakshat Krishna Uvacha. And the translation by Srila Prabhupada is Brahma, Lord Shiva, and I are the supreme cause of material manifestation. I am the super soul, the self-sufficient witness. But impersonally, there is no difference between Brahma, Lord Shiva, and me. This is what Yagnapurush says. And Prabhupada explains that when you see the government as the education department, and we respect the person in charge of education department. But then when we see the government also a criminal department, then we are frustrated. We say, oh, criminal department, why we need it? But Prabhupada says, no, it is as important as the education department. You have to also respect him. So yes, Lord Shiva is in charge of annihilation, but that is also required. Brahma is creating, and that has to be annihilated after a certain time. And that's why Shiva is there. So you should not look down on him that, oh, he's like a sanitary department. He's picking up garbage. You know. So this is why this is given. And then he says, Atmamayam samavishya soham gunamayam dvijan srujan rakshan haran vishvam dadre sangnam kriyochitam. So again, Yagna Purush says, my dear Daksha, I am original personality of Godhead, but in order to create, maintain and annihilate this cosmic manifestation, I act through my material energy, and according to different grades of activities, my representations are differently named. Named what? Presiding deity as Brahma, presiding deity as Lord Shiva. But that does not mean it's not me, it's me. तस्मिन् ब्रह्मण्य द्वितीय केवले परमात्मनि ब्रह्मरुद्रो च भूतानि भेदेनाग्नोनुपश्यन्ति. One who does not consider Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, or even the living entities in general to be separate from the Supreme, and who knows Brahma actually realizes peace, others do not. Hmm? One who is not in proper knowledge thinks the demigod like Brahma, Shiva are independent, or even thinks that the living entities are independent. And so he gives example that this particular person is coming, and you say, oh, his hair is coming, oh, his feet is coming, oh, his hands are coming. No, you see him as a person. So when you look anything in this world, and if you try to separate, oh, this is a camera, oh, this is box. No, try to relate everything, every single thing to Yagna Purush or Krishna. Then your life will be very successful. And here it says that one who is looking for peace and who is not looking for peace, everybody is looking for peace. If you watch me doing the arti, sometimes I come to sprinkle water and I chant, which you can hear because you are in front line. When I'm facing the you can hear the rest of the mantras that Prabhupada has given. But Prabhupada has given us a very beautiful mantra which I am chanting while at the sprinkling the water. And that mantra is Om Jyo Shanti Andariksha Shanti Prithvi Shantirapaham Shantiraushadaya Shanti Vanaspadayam Shantir Vishve Deva Shanti Brahma Shanti Sarvam Shanti Shantireva Shanti Samam Shantiredi Om Shanti 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 Sarvarishtra Sushanti Bhavatu. So, this way, we are looking for peace. And here, according to Śrimad Bhāgavatam, in this particular verse, it says that those who are looking for peace in life, they should not make any distinction between Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva. That was the conclusion. So, but it is up to you to, like differentiate things, that he is a janitor and he's a president and he's this and yeah, you can label as many designations as you want, but that's not what Prabhupada wanted us to do. I'm a brahmachari, I'm a grihasti, I'm a sannyasi, I'm a vanprastha, I'm rich or poor, or I'm a CEO of a certain company and I make 200,000, you make only $200. No, it's all, Prabhupada says, if you want to come to me, come without any designation. So that should be the message of this particular Now I think it's time for prasadam to go down and enjoy it. 9 o'clock I have another Zoom meeting, so anything we want to discuss, we'll discuss next time. Hare Krishna. And I thank my friend over there to give me an opportunity to speak this morning. Hare Krishna. Śrimad Bhāgavatam ki jai. You need to shut this off, right?